Got to be able to do something with that, haven't I?
How do you make money for nothing?
I'm going to take one and be back for the other.
The answer could be hiding in the 30 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
They're beautiful.
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore
You've got two of them.
wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate user, maker and buyer of old stuff, and I've turned my passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff, and I sell it for profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers,
Stop.
You like to set a challenge for me, don't you?
Nice.
she can transform her finds into desirable,
Isn't that clever?
valuable,
What an original piece of design.
and hopefully saleable items.
Oh, no way.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
That is amazing.
Today we're at the Altrincham Recycling Centre in the northwest of England, where the great and the good bring their unloved and unwanted items to their final destination.
Somebody's got to stand up for this rubbish. You might think it's on the ropes, but once I've knocked it into shape, I could have some heavyweight champions on my hands and some big prize money to boot.
Well, if you didn't follow that long-winded metaphor, Sarah will be searching for 3 items that can be reimagined and sold on for a profit.
What are you tracking out?
She's got special permission from the dump to do so, and she's hoping to meet a lot of interesting people along the way.
I'm called Carl Lewis. Remember the runner?
Yeah.
Well, I'm off.
Well, you have to be fast around here. Fortunately, Sarah's spotted a familiar face in Adrian, who's given her things in the past. This time he's back with a boot full of mirrors.
I think they're lovely. So was that something that was on a dressing table?
Originally, yes, but a long time ago.
Yeah,
The mirror on it has got a little bit damaged.
yeah, a bit of foxing on it. I tell you, the older I get, the more damage I like mirrors to have. There's some lovely pieces here that I think are charming because they're old. The shape on this is
Yes.
particularly appealing. Yes, anything with this nice bevel on the edge is always a sign of an older, better quality mirror, isn't it? I think they're lovely. If it would be okay to take them away rather than throw them in there, I would love the opportunity to see what can be made with it.
I hope they do find a good home, because I think that if there's someone that can get the pleasure that in the past I suppose we have had
Yeah.
from them, then great.
I'm going to pop them over here if that's all right.
Beveled edges on mirrors are sought after as they scatter light and produce an attractive prism effect. Sarah's happy to have them, and for Adrian, it's time to say goodbye.
We were clearing the attic. We have grandchildren and they like to play up there. This makes a little bit of room for them. You can accumulate only so much.
I am so pleased with this little hall of mirrors here. They have got so much potential. I know a person to take these to who's got all the skills to make these mirrors reflect their true value.
Daniel Heath has a passion for all things sustainable. An award-winning wallpaper and textile designer, Daniel loves adding an artistic flair to reclaimed materials to create made-to-order furniture and contemporary design pieces.
I love what I do because of the challenges that come from every project. There's never really 2 projects that are the same. Every brief is different and every client is different and wants me to produce something unique for them. So that obviously has an array of challenges that I have to face every day. Each one that comes along is different, and that's the joy of it.
Well, this one might be very different. I don't know what he'll be able to do with this collection of cast-offs. The hunt continues for 2 more items.
You never know what's going to pop up at the tip.
If you're quite finished with all the funny jokes, you might be interested in what Wesley has in the back of his van.
What's
I've been doing before and I found it under the floor of my house.
That's for me.
Is that for you?
Yeah, it's for me. Do you know something? My family are salters.
Really?
Yeah.
This is quite a find for Sarah, as her great-great-grandparents were indeed founders of the Salter Scales Empire. Interesting.
I'll be able to find out how old it is, because they'll all have different styles and a different kind of name tag. I might see if I can do something with it.
Okay.
Make it into something else. Then can I come and show you what I've done with it?
Of course you can.
Yeah?
I'd love you to, yeah.
So pleased I found that. I was just peeking out of there. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Because of the family connection, Sarah's decided to work on the scales herself. And I'm sure it's a weight off Wesley's mind.
It was found under the floorboards of my kitchen that we're redoing, so we think it might have been there since the house was built, so we're about 50, 60 years roughly. I would imagine it would make a nice little fruit bowl or something like that. So
It's a fine balance between a load of old rubbish and the potential profit. But I think there's just enough left with this lovely set of scales to make something really pretty. I hope to give it one more chance at a new lease of life and make a few pennies out of it too.
Sarah sounds pretty excited about this find, and I can tell she already has something in mind for the old scales. We'll find out exactly what that is a bit later on. With just the final item to find, it's back to the boots of cars and the back door of vans to make sure that no hidden gems end up in the skip.
This place is rocking today.
You're on fire today, Sarah. And as daylight fades, you'll have to get a move on. Luckily, John's arrived to save the day.
Wow, that's a big chunk of something you've got in there. What's that?
It's a wardrobe,
Going in there?
if I can get it out of the car.
Can I have a look at it?
Of course.
God, it looks amazing. What's the story behind this?
Oh, we just bought a house and it was left by the previous occupiers.
Oh my word. And is it whole? Is it... Sorry.
This is the top half, top 4/5.
Okay.
There's a small piece I've already popped out on the side there. So, obviously this just sits on the base, but perfectly good. Even an operating lock still.
How cool is that? Well, I think it's quite cool. I mean, it's not to everybody's taste, is it?
Now our furniture is a little bit more modern than that, unfortunately, so it just doesn't fit with the rest of it.
Yeah, so what do you think that is? 1930s, something like that? Yeah, probably sort of deco kind of era,
it's
isn't it?
certainly old, isn't it?
It's so heavy. It's made of oak, isn't it? I would love to see if I could take it away and make something out of it. Maybe make some money out of it, but can I take it away?
Of course, absolutely. I mean, best part of recycling is
Yeah.
reusing it, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Can I just say thank you so much for letting me have it.
You're most welcome.
And I will be in touch, hopefully with a glamorous makeover or a reuse for it.
I look forward to seeing it.
Lovely, thank you.
All right.
Now what am I going to do with it?
If it's not modern enough for you, John, what do you think Sarah will do to bring it up to date?
Certainly needs a new coat of varnish. It should be good.
John may not have liked this big old chunk of deco wardrobe, but I absolutely love it. It's got bags of deco quality about it. It's solid, it's untouched, and there's lots of potential to make money here.
A project of this scale requires some real woodworking expertise, and Sarah has just the man in mind. With over 25 years' experience in building furniture, if you've got wood, go to Norman Wilkinson.
I love the timber, I love the finishing of it, I love the product. It makes me tick. Yeah, there is a passion for it because there's no point getting up in the morning and not doing something you don't like. Coming in and then picking up the wood and then turning it into something lovely, makes me happy.
Norman's passion is creating handmade bespoke furniture from reclaimed and unwanted materials.
And also using second-hand materials. Yeah, it's a great joy. The old saying, isn't it? Another man's rubbish, another man's... can't think of to say now.
Lost for words, Norman? Well, you won't be when you see this big beauty. At the close of a successful day, Sarah's managed to save 3 items from the skip. The mirrors will be looked after by Daniel, the deco wardrobe will be turned around by Norman, and Sarah has a set of scales awaiting her attention.
It has been a lucky day. I have scoured this site and saved some amazing things from the recycling, but I've made some big promises about making marvellous money-making makeovers from my throwaway finds.
And so to Walthamstow, a London borough bulging with design talents. One of the brightest and beardiest among them is Daniel Heath. Sarah's hoping Daniel will see potential in the collection of old mirrors she's saved from the skip.
It's really surprising what people throw away, but then obviously Sarah sees a value in it. Whether I'll see a value in it or not is yet to be seen.
Well, that looks like a really classy collection of mirrors down there. And the moment I saw these at the tip, I thought of Daniel because he does fantastic things with mirrors. I just hope he likes the shape of all mine.
Right, okay. Mirrors, various conditions.
Sarah's brought these mirrors to Daniel because he specialises in glass etching design. He designs a nice pattern and then it'll be lasered straight onto the mirror to make it decorative and dainty.
You've got a good range of sort of shapes here. We can definitely do something with that. Maybe an etch.
Quite strong, isn't it, that shape?
Yeah, it's a good shape. It's also quite sellable because of the size of it. It's something that's giftable. The others, however, maybe a bit more work on them. I mean, generally, if I get vintage mirrors, I won't work on them if they're chipped, but this is so close to the edge, I might be able to see what we can do in terms of reframing it so that that bit is basically concealed within the frame.
So if you do think there's a chance of using it, what kind of decoration might you put on it?
I think something quite delicate. People still want to use it as a mirror, so we don't want to have too much imagery on it that it doesn't function in people's homes anymore.
So it's a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. You don't want to go to town on it.
Oh, come on, go to town on it. We need these to be worth a fortune. How much is it going to cost, by the way?
This one is the least work. We can probably do for £90.
Okay.
This one needs the most work and is the most up in the air because of the damage. We could do this one for 140, and for these two, 120 each.
So altogether, that's what, a shade under 500 quid to do all of them.
Oh.
I think that from what you say about people buying them as gifts and all of that kind of stuff, we stand to make profit on that price, don't we?
Certainly.
Well, you're not going to make much if Daniel can't fix that chip.
If I leave them with you, when I come back, hopefully they'll reflect their true value.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Sarah.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks for leaving that one with us.
What Daniel's doing to them is going to turn them into miniature works of art. Now that comes at a price, but they're going to make money too.
Well, we'll wait and see. With the mirrors coming in at a steep £470, will Sarah be able to get back any kind of profit? With the mirrors in safe hands, we're travelling out of the city to the quaint village of Hellingley in East Sussex, where woodworking wizard Norman is just slapping some table legs about. Sarah's brought along the 1930s wardrobe to see what Norman makes of it.
We try and have a go at anything, so what Sarah brings today will obviously be a great challenge, and let's run with it.
I am delighted that I was at the recycling centre the day this turned up. It's got so much charm about it, but I've got big plans for it to be turned into something that isn't a wardrobe, with the help of my friend Norman.
I've got a feeling your friend Norman's not going to have a choice in the matter.
I love this.
Do you?
But I don't want it to be a wardrobe anymore. I want it to be something that goes into a kitchen.
Saucepan?
Saucepan.
You're so cheeky. No, you're listening, because this is really important. In fact, I've even drawn you pictures. Do you want to see my picture?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Ah, there's a big kitchen cabinet thing.
So keep the drawers, you know, maybe some new handles on the drawer.
Yeah.
And then some sort of fitting inside.
Yeah, I think I'll be got to cheer it up, so give it some substance.
I have to be slightly careful because I know that there are kind of purists who are going to say you shouldn't cut up a 1930s wardrobe. But I have thought it through, because this rail, I've tried it with hangers. This isn't even a hanger's width anymore. And if it's not useful, it just doesn't sell. If we sort of honour it, I feel comfortable in cutting into it.
You're in charge. Do what you want.
I know that these kind of things get used in kitchens all the
They're very
time.
fashionable now.
They are.
Oh, Sarah's spied some old crates that could be used to make shelving that would hold your fruit and veg, or pots and pans,
Have shelves for your baked beans.
or a shelf of beans.
Okay, I can imagine what it's going to look like. How are you doing?
I have your picture. I have what you've given me, and I'm sure between the two we can make something with it.
How much can I get away with? And I'm asking, can you, like, think positively about this?
Making it look hopefully super sexy. £500. No problems. Speak soon.
And it's a deal.
Take care.
Bye.
Sarah's been fairly specific about what she wants from this one. The question is, will Norman stick to the plan?
It is going to be a bit of a challenge getting Sarah's ideas across. We have a sketch, so we'll put our twist on it slightly as well, and then hopefully the two will marry and hopefully work.
To make this super sexy kitchen cabinet will cost £500. Sarah's confident about the design, but is she confident that it'll be a money maker? Our two makers are getting started, so it's back home for Sarah, where she's about to get going with the rusty scales. She doesn't yet have a plan as to what she... Oh, sugar, are you okay, Sarah?
Yes.
Don't worry, no one was watching. It was very graceful.
I've completely broken the scales.
You've what?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, thank goodness. Look at that. Dusts herself off and gets cracking with the job at hand. What a pro.
These could translate into lighting. I've got the scale pans and the other bits, and I'm sure together I can make something decorative out of them that somebody would like to have as a light in their kitchen. But first of all, they really need cleaning up.
To make her kitchen light, Sarah first dons a pair of rubber gloves and then begins to rub off the loose layer of rust from the pans with the kind of brush you use to do the dishes, and then with a steel wool scourer. I think she got all those things from her kitchen.
Turns out I'm really good at this cleaning malarkey. In fact, I think I'm too good. I've worn straight through that bit.
I hope that's not going to be a problem. Why don't you take it easy from now on? Oh, there goes another chunk. Perhaps calm it down a bit, Sarah. There'll be nothing left at this rate.
Oops. Still think that's fine. Still all right. Maybe I can use it in the lighting. Might be helpful.
With the surface rust removed, Sarah applies some clear furniture wax to seal in the remaining rust. Oh, that's more of it away. Why don't you just put it down and get started on the scales? Because Sarah's unsure of the type of paint used on the surface,
A bit like a beak.
she's wearing a protective mask. Lead-based paints are harmful if the particles are inhaled or ingested. So if you're thinking about rubbing off mystery paint, be on the safe side and get yourself a mask.
Salters still make scales, and they've been making scales for years. We've got tiny ones where I grew up, little miniature ones for fish, for everything, up to huge great ones for flour sacks. If I'm hoping this is going to be a kitchen light, I'm thinking that kitchen utensils and other kitchenalia is the way forward to bring this all together into a light. And I have found one of these. That costs 50p. So I'm hoping this might be a really nice way of diffusing some light at the front.
Sarah has her bulb and wiring at the ready, but first she has to assemble her various bits of kitchenalia into a light base.
Sometimes with things like this, you just got to get on with it. Make a plan as you're going.
Alternatively, make a plan at the start, and at least that way you've got a rough idea of what you're doing.
Then I've just got to attach the light fitting.
So does that mean you're nearly done? From where I'm sitting, it looks like you've barely started. Between the various bits of kitchen equipment and the bulb, Sarah's spent £25 in total so far. It's a long way from being something saleable. Or maybe it isn't. I'll wait and see. And back we go to Norman.
Got to chop this off here. We got to knock them off.
He's about to start work on the old wardrobe cum kitchen cabinet.
It's going to be hard, is it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe it will, but it's going to be a challenge.
Norman's even roped in his stepdaughter Charlie to help out after school.
Are you going to help me get the hammer and smash it apart?
Okay.
And the screwdriver and everything? Excellent. So we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. See the feet here? These little feet there, we're going to actually take them off. Hopefully when we finished it won't be recognisable.
Norman begins by removing the old feet with a hammer and chisel.
You just sit there and be the assistant, you know. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Beautiful.
Charlie can then draw out the shape for the new legs using a Georgian-style template,
So we're going to obviously just follow the jigsaw round.
which Norman can cut out using a jigsaw. Once they have a couple of them, hey presto, a new leg.
So it's changing its appearance already. Where we had the little dumpy feet, you know, it's changing that complete whole look already. Spot on, isn't it? Excellent.
Norman leaves the legs to attach later and moves on to the cupboard door and, oh, not another mirror. Oh, Norman, watch you don't crack it. He can then start to remove the front panels, which will later be replaced by new cabinet doors.
This is where it starts getting interesting. It'll be like the thing that's coming out of the ground and turn it into something either fantastic, or we're going to look and go, that's no good.
What are you talking about?
Do you want to glue that next one for me?
Norman turns his attention back to the legs. He's using strong wood glue to attach them to the base and pins them in place using a pneumatic nail gun. So, what do you think, Norman?
It's not feeling kitcheny. I suppose it doesn't have with a pole in it, but even if you take the pole out, I'm just a bit concerned it's still going to look like a wardrobe.
I think we need to make it a bit less like a wardrobe and make it a bit more kitcheny. It's a bit like everything we do, we're gradually making it up into a food cupboard.
Ah, that's the spirit, Charlie. We'll check in with you a bit later to see what ideas you've come up with. Back in Walthamstow, Daniel's preparing to start work on the old mirrors. He's looking through some of his designs to see which ones might work best to be etched straight onto the glass.
So I have a range of imagery that I can translate onto these, but what I need to do first is take them out of the frames, measure the glass that we're going to engrave onto, and then design something that compositionally will work.
Daniel starts by taking off the back so he can remove the mirrors from the frames. For these two long, thin mirrors, he'll be discarding the frames completely, as they're a little old-fashioned.
Ooh.
Or a lot old-fashioned.
Really old. Very, very old. So it says here, Albion, March 12th, 1908. Nearly 108 years old.
Over 100 years without breaking. No pressure then, Daniel.
I haven't broken a lot of mirrors, but I've broken a few. So I've probably got quite a lot of bad luck stored up there for anyone who's superstitious.
It's lucky we're not all superstitious.
Oh, that was close. Nearly put my favourite tool through my hand. That wouldn't have been good.
We're doomed. Daniel carefully removes the mirror from the frames and sets to one side. He can now begin to remove the larger chipped mirror from its frame to see how much damage has been done.
Wonder what we'll find. Might find a treasure map or the deeds for something.
Or a mirror.
Nothing.
The simplest option for Daniel would be to remove the mirror from the frame completely and simply glue the chip back on. But when he takes it out, all around the edge is, well, jaggy.
It's got this kind of nibbled edge. I think that just signifies that it's quite old, and actually they had no purpose to finish that edge really, really well because it was always going to be inside a frame.
OK, so plan B.
So what I'm thinking is to actually route out this section here so it's deeper, and then I'll cut either side so that the frame is a bit shorter, and therefore we should be able to hide the chip. It sounds like a lot of effort.
You said it. Whatever you do, just be careful. And back we go to see Norman, where hopefully we'll find some good luck. As long as there's no ladders to walk under or a black cow, we're doomed. Norman. Oh, there you are.
Now we are going to do the cornice. We've got to put a top on it. We normally use the standard one like that, but it's not, it's not big enough and imposing. So we can put that up and make it up as we go along and build it up and see where we go. And 9 times out of 10 it normally works. Making it up always does.
Cornice, from the Italian meaning ledge, is a decorative moulding that crowns a building, room or piece of furniture. Norman feels the existing cornice isn't big or exciting enough for Sarah. So he's making grooves in some wood, which he will then add to the smaller cornice, making it bigger and more imposing.
Yeah, brilliant. Let's go and fill it.
There we go. Definitely looking less wardrobey now. Good job, Norman. Norman fixes the various levels of cornice to the base. First with strong wood glue, and then pinning in place.
Yeah, it's looking good.
It is, but I think I remember Sarah saying crates for shelving, and I don't see those crates about anymore. Oh no, you're deviating from her plan.
It'll be make or break time, especially when Sarah gets here.
And I, for one, cannot wait.
Oh, yeah.
Our makers are well on their way, so it's time to check in with Sarah and that kitcheny light. She was using a thing you strain your chips with, and I think I saw a flan dish. Ah, there it is. Are you happy with how it's all come together, Sarah?
Who made this?
You did, Sarah. Before, the old scales had spent years under the floorboards in the dark. But now, they're ready to light up someone's life as a snazzy kitchen lamp. Sarah threw in everything but the kitchen sink to make this quirky and unique piece of lighting. And the result is certainly original.
Well, I love the idea that these kitchen scales are seeing the light of day again because they spent 50 years under the floorboards. And I'm hoping I've cooked up a recipe for success and that there's profit to be made out of them.
Well, to cook up a profit, we're going to have to turn those scales into sales.
What's that?
That, as Sarah discovered, was Wesley's dusty scales.
Found it under the floor of my house.
That's for me.
Sarah loved them instantly.
My family are salters.
Really?
Yeah.
And Wesley made a guess as to what they would become.
I would imagine it would make a nice little fruit bowl or something like that, so.
I don't think anyone would have guessed that Sarah would stick a bulb in it and make it a light. Sarah got in touch with regular customer Nick of online retailer Smithers of Stamford to see if he might fancy it for his shop. And you know what? He bought it.
Someone who likes their cooking might like it. Nice quirky light for the kitchen.
Sarah's travelled to Sale outside Manchester to meet up with Wesley, but has she come with cash?
Hi there.
Hiya.
Hi Wesley, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Is this what you were busy converting when I saw you at the gym?
Yeah, we was renovating the house and that, yeah.
I took your scales. Now, they weren't in great condition, were they? And where did you find them? Under here?
Under the kitchen floor it was actually. The plumber was there doing a bit of pipe work and wondered if they were ours, and
Yeah.
We'd never seen them before.
Well, they were definitely old, weren't they? There was something about them, they just had that lovely sort of vintage retro quality about them. So do you want to see what we did with them?
Yeah, please.
They were turned into vintage lighting.
Sound very good. Very good.
So all I did was use an old spatula, you know, one of those things that you lift the chips out with.
Yeah, yeah.
So just bend that round, and this is the pan that was originally the weighing pan on it.
Very good.
Yeah, were you surprised?
Yeah, very surprised. Yeah, I would have kept it and done it myself.
Well, other people like them as well because they sold. I've actually got some profit to give back to you. I've actually got 95 quid for you.
Wow, brilliant.
Was that what you were expecting?
Not at all, no.
What will you do with that? Any immediate ideas?
Treat the kids, I suppose, with it or something like that.
Oh, brilliant. That sounds great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time and for talking to us at the tip. I hope you and the kids have some fun with that.
I'm sure we will.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sarah spent £25 on the bulb and all the kitcheny stuff, so with an impressive sale of £120, Wesley's walking away with £95 to treat the kids. Sarah's travelled back to Hellingley to see if Norman has had any luck in making the 1930s wardrobe a little less wardroby. Sarah had very specific instructions about the kitchen cabinet she wanted. So Norman, how close is the finished piece to that brief?
Oh, it's a lot different. It's not quite the spec that we talked about, but we had to change it as we went along, so it's going to be interesting to see what she says, but I think she's going to love it.
Well, I left Norman with a real challenge. I wanted that old-fashioned wardrobe completely repurposed into a good-looking kitchen cabinet. He should have been more than up for that challenge. I just can't imagine how it's actually going to look.
When Sarah picked it up, this old thing looked like a wardrobe malfunction. Now it's a practical and pretty kitchen cabinet. Norman used blackball paint on the new doors to add that kitcheny vibe. And if you still think that's not enough, get a load of the inside. Instead of old crates, Norman's used new wooden shelving, which makes enough space for all your kitchen appliances and your tins of beans.
Hello.
Hiya Sarah, how are you?
I'm really well. How are you doing?
Nice to see you again.
It's covered up. Is that because it's a surprise or a shock?
We'll let you make that decision.
How fabulous is that? It's very cool. Seriously.
Open inside.
Norman, it's amazing.
Now, I was trying to think about like an Irish food cupboard or something and trying to give it a twist.
It's lovely. It's come a long way. It's come from the attic bedroom to right in the middle of somebody's house, and getting all of that detail in it is lovely. It looks like a kitchen cupboard. You know, there's no wardrobe about this, the proportions of it.
Yeah.
But it's a great thing, and I think people will invest in something like that, and that's, you know, a clever repurpose.
Yeah.
Can I open the drawer?
Yeah, open the drawer as well. Yeah, the drawer works. They're great handles, aren't they?
Yeah, really chunky. Nice. It's a good looking, lovely piece. You've done really well.
I'm really, really pleased with it.
So 500 quid budget on it. You've done a lot of work for that by the look of it.
We're happy to keep it in budget, and yeah, 500 quid's good.
Norman's played a blinder, and for £500 there could be real profit potential with this one.
Well, it was never really in doubt, was it? Norman has absolutely transformed that old, dated wardrobe into a beautiful kitchen unit. My job, the easy one, is to sell it. What's that?
At the end of a long day, Sarah spotted John throwing out his 1930s wardrobe.
Just bought a house and it was left by the previous occupiers.
It was a bit old-fashioned for John.
Now our furniture is a little bit more modern than that.
But it put a big smile on Sarah's face.
I think it's amazing.
So she took it away, leaving John wondering what could be done with it.
Certainly needs a new coat of varnish. It should be good.
Well, John, we managed more than that. Norman transformed it into a one-of-a-kind kitchen cabinet. Keen to get it sold, Sarah listed it on online marketplaces and reached out on social media. But were there any takers? Sarah's travelled to Hale in Altrincham to show John what Norman got up to with his wardrobe.
Hi, John.
Hi, hello. Nice to see you again.
And you, and you. Come down here and tell me, did you get your old wardrobe down from all the way up there?
Yes, it's a couple of flights up.
So it was a really good quality wardrobe, but it wasn't very functional, was it? I don't know if you'd ever put clothes in it.
No.
The
It just took up storage space in the corner, looking kind of out of place particularly with the rest of the furniture in the house.
Did you think, when I took it away, what we'd do with it?
I mean, the creative juices weren't really flowing too much for my mind, but a wardrobe maybe, you know, shooshed up a bit, I don't know. But
It wasn't far off. I've got some pictures to show you how it ended up. So
okay, great.
Your old wardrobe is now like this.
Oh, wow.
It has been given a brand new coat of paint. It's got new handles on it. It's chalkboard on the front, and it now is a very useful kitchen cupboard.
Excellent. I quite like it now.
I'm really pleased to hear you say that.
It looks fantastic.
Do you approve?
Yes, absolutely.
It took quite a long time to get it to look like that, so I haven't had much opportunity to sell it. So I'm hoping I'm going to be back in touch with some profit. So as soon as I've sold it, I'm hoping there'll be a couple of £100 coming your way.
Excellent.
It was great to catch up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for bringing the pictures back. It looks fab. I'm really pleased with it.
Thank you ever so
All
much.
right.
Have a good
All
day.
right. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
With Norman's labour costs coming in on budget at £500 and the wardrobe yet to sell, it does mean we may have a loss of £500. But I'm sure it will find its forever home soon enough. In Walthamstow, Daniel's been working very carefully on those fragile mirrors. Sarah dropped off 4, and let's hope that's what she'll be picking up.
Well, I left Daniel with a really interesting selection of mirrors, and I'm hoping, like many things around here, if he got it right, the price of them should only be going up.
Well, let's see. Mirror, mirror in the skip, you were old and worn and had a chip. But now, you certainly are the fairest of them all. Daniel's designs have been etched beautifully onto the mirrors, creating a leafy, birdy motif. His plan to shorten the large frame to hide the chip has worked perfectly, and to set it off, he's painted it a pastel-y blue. All the mirrors have new shiny fittings ready for the wall.
Hi, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks, very well, thanks.
So have you broken them all?
Well, no, we're going to go for a reveal.
I didn't know they were under here.
Oh, yes, yeah. So, are you ready? Are you braced?
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow. Yep, they've got it, haven't they? They've definitely got it.
Yeah, we managed to sort of hide the chip underneath the frame as well by shortening the frame.
Oh, that's really
on this
clever.
one as well. So that one's back in action. These two, I think, are going to be good sellers.
They're lovely. They look brand new.
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah. And considering that these ones are about 100 years old, it's just miraculous that when you clean them back, you're not sure how scratched they're going to be, but they're in really good condition.
They're lovely.
Thank you.
They look. I don't know how you do it, but it's a really good thing. And I left you various money on the table. I think we had something like 90 quid on that one, 120 on these, and 140 on that.
Yeah, all on budget, all fine. This one obviously was a bit more messing around, but as I say, it came off in the end, so that's all right.
I had no idea we'd end up with something that felt so high-end and delightful, really.
Thank you.
Daniel's done a great job and on budget. But selling all 4, Sarah's got her work cut out.
It's a nice end to this project because I'm glad they didn't get thrown out. So long as the mirrors aren't scratched or cracked, then they can always be reused. So it's nice to do that and put them back out again.
Well, Daniel, he pulls it off again. 4 fantastic mirrors that I'm definitely going to be able to sell for a profit. I think they're lovely.
When Sarah stopped Adrian at the dump, she saw potential in his collection of mirrors.
So was that something that was on a dressing table?
A long time ago.
Sarah wasn't put off by their age.
The older I get, the more damage I like mirrors to have.
So Adrian sadly had to say goodbye.
We were clearing the attic. We have grandchildren and they like to play up there. This makes a little bit of room for them.
Well, they're not gathering dust in the attic anymore. Sarah then had the challenge of getting them sold. She put them on display at her regular barn sale. She also listed them online to see if there were any takers. And it worked. But did she manage to shift them all? Sarah's travelled to Hale outside Altrincham to let Adrian know how she got on selling them and maybe hand over some cash.
Hi there, hello Adrian.
Hello, Sarah.
How are you? Oh, hi, Sarah, hi there. How
Another
do you do?
Sarah.
Now, I said I would be back in contact, and the last time I saw you, there were all sorts of things coming out of the back of your car, but it was the mirrors that I particularly liked. Is that something to do with you, Sarah?
Yes, I've had them for a long time, but I bought them at jumble sales and things like that.
So did you wonder what we might have done with them?
We didn't think there was a market for them at all. And that's why we're
painting
ticking
the
this.
frames. I couldn't imagine what you could do with them.
Well, one of the frames did get painted, and they went to Walthamstow to a fantastic guy called Daniel Heath. So I brought you some pictures to show you what he did.
Wow.
He has etched the surface of them, so those pair of long mirrors, he's taken the frames off to reveal the lovely bevel and then engraved them all.
Oh, wow.
That's lovely, with the birds as well.
What do you think?
Lovely things.
Yeah. I'm amazed that they're actually created from something we were going to throw away.
I have had them on the market and I've managed to sell 2 of them. I've actually got £30 here for your mirrors.
Oh, lovely.
So there are 2 more still to sell and they will sell easily, I know. So as soon as they have done, I'll be back in touch. But there's £30 here for the moment. What might you do with that?
Well, my mother died 10 years ago, suffering from Alzheimer's, and Dad looked after her for a long time, so it'll be going to the Alzheimer's Society to support those people that are in need.
Oh, well, that sounds like a lovely thing to do with that money.
Thank you very much.
Very best. Thank you, Sarah. Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Bye.
For the 2 mirrors that Sarah sold, Daniel's labour and materials came to £210. The total sale was £240, meaning there was a £30 profit. As for the 2 remaining mirrors, we still have £260 of Daniel's cost to make up. But given a bit more time, I'm sure they'll get snapped up and we can hand a bit more to Adrian and Sarah for their charity donation. Thanks to Sarah, 3 items have been rescued from the rubbish. Sarah transformed the rusty scales into a quirky kitchen lamp. Daniel's mirrors went from dated to designer. And Norman worked his magic on the 1930s wardrobe.
Well, we rescued, revitalised and retailed that rubbish with some really ravishing results. You try saying that.